com. Captain Ben Blanton, he flies the C-130 with the Blue Angels, joins us. And one thing I love about the Blue Angels, it's military pride, precision, American ingenuity, inspiring the next generation.
Absolutely, you hit it right on the head. It's ingenuity, it's precision, but more importantly, it's teamwork and pride and professionalism. What the Blue Angels stand for is that pride and professionalism. It's kind of the embodiment of today's Navy and Marine Corps. So it's important that we show American public, what their sailors and Marines in uniform are doing, but also, inspire that next generation maybe to, shoot for something that they may not think that is able to be achieved.
Now, what's the wingspan on a C-130?
133 feet. It's the C-130 is about the same size as a Boeing 737 or an Airbus 320. It is large. We call it the Cadillac because it's got some comforts that aren't necessarily the smaller planes, but also it's pretty sporty.
Do you have some rich Corinthian leather in that thing, or what?
We do not. We have a couple modifications made to Fat Albert to make it a little bit more comfortable for the guys in the back. We travel to over 35 cities a year, so they log quite a bit of time in there. So we have some modifications that allow them to be a little bit more comfortable.
Like a cup holder, right?
Not necessarily. More like cushions. If you've ever been in military aircraft, a lot of times it's a little Spartan. All you have is kind of cargo netting seats. So we've actually put some actual cushions in there. So not something that you would probably consider a comfort, per se, but something that your average military cargo plane rider would definitely consider a comfort.
Can you explain a little bit of what somebody will see when they go?
Absolutely. Well, first off, the Patriotic Festival is going on this weekend. It's not just the Blue Angels. There's a number of other performers. So it actually starts at 12. The Blue Angels come on at 3 o'clock. The Navy Leapfrogs are going to be there doing a parachute demonstration, as well as some other aircraft. We've got the Legacy Hornet, Super Hornet. You're also going to get a chance to take a look at some of the newer airplanes. The F-22 Raptor, the F-35 is going to do a flyby, so it's really, really exciting for us to be a part of it. Also, the Geico Sky Typers, which is a pretty cool demonstration if you've never seen them. But what the Blue Angels do is we start off with the C-130. We demonstrate the tactical characteristics of that airplane because it's very integral to a lot of the services out there. They use that airplane. It's got some great sporty characteristics, so we'll show you that. And then we do a 6-plane flight demonstration. So the first portion is the Diamond, Blue Angels 1 through 4. They'll do some precision aerobatics, and the Solos, Blue Angel 5 and 6, will demonstrate the high performance capability of the airplane. Both really, really impressive. They'll do that simultaneously, and then at the end they join up and they do a few maneuvers as a 6-plane Delta formation. So it's about 50 minutes long. Their portion about an hour total. It's going on right here out in Virginia Beach, and we're really excited to be a part of it.
Well, we look forward to it. The one big thing, it's almost, I don't know if it's an optical illusion or not, but sometimes the planes look like they're really, really close together. I mean, how far apart are they?
That is a result of hours and hours upon hours of training. Now, the Diamond, like I told you, 1 through 4, they do the real tight, close formation. And there's actually one maneuver called the Diamond 360, which on a smooth day, they can get as close as 18-inch wingtip to canopy separation. So it's pretty impressive to see. It doesn't happen by accident. Before we do our first air show in March, these guys do over 120 training flights. We go out to El Centro, California, and just beat it up 6 days a week in order to get that precision so that they can do it safely.
Captain Ben Blanton, he flies a C-130 that you see with the Blue Angels show. Apparently the Fat Albert is getting some sort of maintenance, so they'll have another C-130 there. But the rest of the Blue Angels, as well as numerous other aircraft flying today, part of the Patriotic Festival, and a link for details online at 1069thefox.com.